All right. Let's go. Do we have high beams on this next article? Let's see. No, we don't. Oh, thank you goodness. This one worries me a little bit. Oh, this one worries me. Strap in, chat. So over here on gamesindustry.biz, meet Nex Playground, the AI-powered hit console to sell over 1 million units by 2026. This one's weird. This gets weird, and it gets invasive into home privacy, because I kind of briefly read this, and that's when I actually decided we were going to go. So chat, pay attention. And if you have parents out there, if they're, parents with children, show this article to them. Okay. The Nex Team CEO and co-founder David Lee and President Thomas Kang talk about serving the family audience, making game hardware accessible, and much more. That's a tricky thing, okay? There's no such thing as an overnight success, okay? Many of us have only recently heard of the Nex Playground console thanks to its recent Blockbuster Friday sales, but its creators, Nex Team, has been around for 8 years. Launched in December 2023, the hardware comprises an AI-powered camera that tracks user movements, allowing the player to interact with family-focused collection of games. This is what worries me right now, and comprises an AI-powered camera that tracks user movements. Everybody remember the Xbox Kinect? And how everybody said, we do not want to put a camera directly linked to a corporation in our living room to watch us. And now they're targeting families, and they are going to be using AI to collect the data of children. This is something I do not like. I won't even purchase a smart TV, because most TVs are smart TVs now, that have any version of a microphone on them where you can speak to them, because those microphones are always on. Amazon Fire TVs are some of them. Samsung has them. There's a bunch. So far, everything that I can tell, the Roku TVs, the cheap Roku TVs that are out there, don't have the... This is bad. When you have an AI-powered camera that's going to track user movements... Notice how it says user, and they're targeting families. So it's going to track the family movements, allowing players to interact with its family-focused collection of games. I don't like cameras watching the family. That creeps me out. Okay, it's only available in the U.S. and Canada right now. In 2023, the Nex Team shipped out 5,000 units, then sold 150,000 the following year, being stocked in the U.S. retailers like Walmart, Target, and Best Buy. Thanks to huge sales in 2025, 653,000 consoles and counting, the company is closing in on 800,000 units sold to date, and expects this figure to hit 1 million in the first half of 2026. Although right now the console is very hard to come by due to such high demand. This is not good. Okay, but as noted earlier, it's taken the company some time to get to where it is today. Nex Team was founded back in 2017 by a group of Apple veterans. Oh, that explains it. Led by David Lee, who joined the iPhone maker after its first startup online spreadsheet service, Edit Grid, was acquired in 2008. The company initially focused on AI-powered basketball training app Home Court, which Apple invited Nex Team to showcase on stage. The Apple launch Home Court, viral, COVID-19 pandemic, blah, 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 company created collection, okay, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. This was a hit in Asian markets, millions of downloads, hundreds of millions of plays. Yes. Okay. We built something that people wanted, but we built for the wrong platform, co-founder said. That's how Nex Playground came along. Connect callback, right? The Nex Playground features a lot of older industry DNA. It's an Android box that plays games similar to a console from 2013. Also centers controller-free motion tracking like Microsoft's now discontinued Kinect. See, I said that. So I don't think I need to go any further with this article, because we already this is not good. When you start accepting these small little things into your house, and we already know how privacy in the modern day and privacy when it comes to cell phones, the websites we visit, data sharing, data collection, and all of this stuff is out there. We know that all of this. What was the company? Was it Amazon that got brought in by Congress because their microphones and their TVs and their like Alexas and stuff are always on and were storing the data of children, which violates children's privacy, the Children's Privacy Act. Anyway, law on the books, you're not allowed to store the data of children. That is illegal. And the fact of the matter is, if you're going to make it, it's the family-friendly camera that watches your kids while they play games. That should terrify the hell out of a lot of parents. Here's where I get really sad in the conversation. How many parents do you know that hand their children a completely unmonitored, completely unlocked smartphone at the age of like 9 or 10? My children still don't have a smartphone. My oldest is 13. She'll be 14 here very soon. And I heard something very, very interesting a few months back. I can't remember what I was watching. But they said that your child's innocence is protected by you as the parent. And when you give your child a smartphone, you are deciding when their childlike innocence dies. So if you give your child an unlocked, open to the world smartphone at the age of 9, you are robbing your child of their childhood. And I thought with all of the issues that we're seeing, they're doing studies now showing how social media might be impacting children and causing higher rates of depression in children. We obviously have stuff out there showing that, certain adult websites are being accessed by children as young as 8 years old. In fact, most young boys who come across that adult content are 8 years old when they first see it. And these are the concessions that most parents don't even pay attention to. And they look at you as weird. Why don't your kids have a smartphone? Why aren't your kids allowed on social media? Why aren't your kids allowed to play Roblox? Because I pay attention. I see the debilitating, I see how messed up the kids are in the world. I see how messed up your kids are. It's funny. My kids always get complimented for how well behaved they are, how respectful they are. There's a family in town that their children are a mess. And our kids will say, hey, Mom, Dad, we're going to go over their house and we're going to help them clean their house. It's not because I believe my children are special. It's because I believe that my wife and I looked at the world and we have to keep this away from our kids. We can't make the concession to put a smartphone into their hands. We can't make the concession to just give them access, unadulterated access to the internet. We can't do that. And now they're trying to sell this game console that has an AI camera on it that tracks you, and it's going to normalize to your children the idea of a camera being in your house watching your movements. I do not like this. I'm sorry. Call me a dystopian conspiracy theorist. That does not sit well with me. That they're trying to normalize artificial intelligence, which is it's a program that's designed to learn watching your children, learning their movements, learning how to advertise to them, learning how they speak and what they say. No, absolutely not. Not in my house. And you should tell parents that they should, if you know parents who are buying this thing for their kids, you need to be like, guys, not good. It's watching your kids. Because guess what? I guarantee these cameras are on all the time. If there's power connected to this thing, it's watching your family. It's watching your family. That scares the crap out of me. We really should not be normalizing this stuff. This is like some 1984 crap. Like, this is wild to me. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe oh, you're just crazy. You're just a conspiracy theorist and you're just sheltering your kids. That's just my take on it. I don't know. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What say you, chat?